we're at a conference, and I mean, people are singing and cheering,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and I remember you saying, "This is great. This is awesome. But there are billions of people out there who are not in
Mm,
here singing and cheering."
mhm,
And I felt like you helped me in that moment, one, to see bigger,
yeah,
to see like beyond
yeah,
just this. It was kind of like,
mm,
I think I was living in this like Christian bubble of just like, oh yeah, this is it. This is heaven on earth. We're
yeah,
here.
yeah,
And it was like, but I knew I wanted to see beyond that. And in that moment, it was like helpful. It was almost like I was wrestling with it a little
mm,
bit, but then I felt like, yes, it's
mhm,
more. I didn't know how to put my finger on it.
yeah,
Um, and I saw beyond that in that moment. And I'm just curious, like, I guess in that time period, you helped me to feel like, oh, wait, we don't have this figured out. And I was okay with not having it
yeah,
figured out. Like,
yeah,
I don't have this figured out. And I'm just curious now, like in hindsight, this kind of
yeah,
new
yes, yeah,
perspective. And it's
yeah,
like, what do you say to you
yeah,
then? Do
yeah,
you
yeah,
say
yeah.
like, oh, I don't have it all
No,
figured?
no, yeah, just like I said, it's interesting how I feel like sanctification, my holiness has grown because I know the love of God.
Mm,
Um, my desire to do ministry, love on people, get the word out is greater now.
mm,
Um, after knowing the love, now I'm starting to understand. Wow, the love of Christ compels me. I'm just yesterday, I was praying to God. I go, God, I really want to do something, but it's not guilt or to prove anything or I have to do something. It's just like, God, I love when I just feel like it's you and me
hmm
and we're doing something and it's in conjunction with each other. And so whatever, if it's painful, but it's with you. It's different.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it, but so I made my kids watch this movie I saw on the plane a couple months ago. Have you watched One Life?
I don't know if I've
Anthony
watched it.
Hopkins, old guy, just well, he's an old guy, but you
I
got to
don't know if
watch
I've
it.
seen it. Yeah.
But he's like rescuing these kids. It's during Nazi Germany.
Okay.
Czechoslovakia, trying to get the people in England to adopt him. Just, but he's just this old man looking back, and it's a. I don't want to ruin it. It's
I was
you
gonna
got to
say
watch
now
it.
you're gonna ruin it for me,
No, no,
right?
no,
Okay.
no. The ending
I
is
like Anthony Hopkins. I'll check it
awesome.
out.
Oh yeah, it's powerful. Only movie I've ever cried at, other than Passion of the
Really?
Christ. Yes, I was on the plane, But then afterwards, I'm just pumped. Like, God, yes, that's what I want to do with my life. It was just motivating, So it's not like, oh, that was Francis the Radical back then, and now that he's
Mm.
found the love of Christ, he just sits on a mountain and enjoys him. You know, it's no, it's just different. Like I enjoy being used by him
Yeah.
more than ever. I enjoy God more than ever. Um, and it's knowing that I'm loved by him. It's the best. And now it's, you realize, well, why are people not so attracted to the church? It's like, wow, because it's filled with a lot of insecurity
hmm
and you're not seeing a lot of love.
hmm
Um, but maybe this lack of love one another is because we don't really know that we're loved by him.
Yeah.
And even you look on the internet, whoever's most popular, whatever, Christian shows or all these like different, I'm the only one that has the truth type of channels. And you go, gosh, do they seem like they're just basking in the love of Christ? And they're
Mm.
saying these things because they so love all these people. Um, but I think that can change. I think God is changing that. I think there's a new generation that is wanting just to know deeply that they're loved by God.
Yeah.
They want that fear of God in their hearts, and they want that love of Christ deep in their hearts, and to where they don't have to be coerced into doing things.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, I don't know what else. That verse, the love of Christ compels me, in the, I think it's called the English Standard Bible, says, the love of Christ leaves me no choice. Like, I'm so loved by him that it's like, it's just the natural thing to do.
Yeah.
Just go tell everyone. It's not a guilt thing, a force thing. So yeah, it's
So
it's been the best season of my life.
when you hear the verse, when in the scripture where they'll know us by our love,
Yeah.
does it
Yeah.
does it hit different?
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's just it's no longer a job to me. And it's almost like I have different eyes. Like if we did this interview 10 years ago, she's like, hey, I'd just be talking, but not feeling anything for you. So like when you talked about that period you went through in 2015 or whatever, 2018, I'm just like, and I'm picturing God right now just loving you and wanting you to know that you're loved by him. Like, I seriously, I mean, I don't mean that just because we're on a podcast. Like, I feel for you. I care about you. And I don't know that it's not like I disliked you, before. It's
Right.
just, I wasn't really in love. I liked you. I'm glad we're on the same team. I'm glad we got to do these events together. I'm glad, it was fun. It was good, but it would have been a stretch to say that I genuinely loved you.
Mm-hmm.
I would have said it just because it's the right thing to say, but
You didn't even know if God loved you. So how
yeah,
can you?
yeah. I don't know. It's different now.
Yeah.
Like I care less who's watching this or whatever. I'm thinking about your soul and going, no, I seriously want you just so secure and waking up in the morning, like just fired up, like, I can't believe you love me. This is the best. Like, I want you to wake up like that. I want you to go to bed tonight and you're laying there. I don't know if you ever, when your kids were young, you would just look at them while they're sleeping. And I want you to believe, like, gosh, if that's what I felt with my kids, how is God looking at me right now in my bed?
That's perspective.
It's beyond that. Like, I want that for you because that would change everything. That's a game changer.
Yeah.
That's life changing.
Yeah.
And I want that for everyone listening. Like, and the enemy's going to do everything he can to get in your head. No, he doesn't love you. He loves Francis because, because of this or that. He didn't screw up like this. It's like, no. You gotta, and this is something I told our elders one day because someone was writing some nasty things about us that we knew were not true. And I go, you guys have to remember that you didn't just give your body over to Christ when you became a believer. You gave him your mind. So this mind belongs to Jesus. Your mind, you're not free to just dwell on whatever you want to dwell on. So these lies that people wrote about you, you don't have the freedom to meditate on that. Not with the mind of Christ. And it was a new revelation to me, like, we're not allowed to dwell on that. He commanded me whatever is true, whatever is honorable, whatever is right, whatever is pure, excellent, praise. Let your mind dwell on these things. And it's like, oh, that's right. This doesn't belong to me. So I'm not allowed to think about even my own sins or whatever, or, that's not praiseworthy. That's not excellent.
That is the social media soundbite of the century. Everyone needs to know that.
Yes. I'm not
That's
free
like
to replay those things that my dad said to me. I this mind doesn't belong to me. And God says, I got to fill up with these things. So when the enemy gets in your head, that's what it
man.
means to take the thoughts captive, the doubts. The moment you start going, I'm not sure if he loved, wait a second.
Mm-hmm.
I can't dwell on that.
Mm-hmm.
He is love. He's
Yeah.
abounding in steadfast love. As high as the heavens are above the earth, so great is his steadfast love toward those who fear him. I know I fear him. So he has this abounding, steadfast love on me. I'm going to dwell on that.
Yeah.
I'm going to meditate on that
Yeah.
because this is his mind.
Mm-hmm.
I was bought with a price.
Mm-hmm.
That means my body is his and my
Mm-hmm.
mind is his. So I'm going to dwell on his love for me. I'm going to meditate on it. And for guys like me, and probably for you, it's hard to just meditate on his love
Mm-hmm.
because I want to fix something. I want to accomplish something. What is meditating on his love going to do? And yet he commands me to do that.
Yeah.
And it's like,
I would have never done it had I not been mentally disabled.
yeah.
I would have
yeah,
never I needed to know he loved me because I
Yeah.
couldn't fix anything.
Yeah.
I couldn't
Yeah.
fix myself.
Yeah.
So,
Mm.
and now even in a healthier state, I'm like,
Mm.
even as we're having this conversation, I'm
Mm.
thinking, okay, Lord, I think sometimes you keep me at a place where I'm dependent upon you so that I will reflect on your love
Mm.
for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. We could talk about this for 2 more hours.
But this is the only thing worth talking about anymore. Like to think right now, you and I, what God wants us to believe and to know is he's in heaven,
Mhm.
yet somehow he's right here.
Mhm.
You know, that hits me, that Revelation 3, when he goes, I'm knocking at the door. I want to eat with you guys.
Yeah.
I don't want you guys doing a podcast about me without like recognizing I'm right here with you guys. You're my boys. I love you so much. You're beloved. You're the disciples that I love. You're my children that I love. And for us to sit here like, that's the greatest truth in the world. That is the best news in the world. I don't really care about anything else right now. Say it to me again, God. Oh, I love you. I love you, Lecrae. I love you, Francis. You're mine. You're my children. I'm going to go prepare a place for you. I got you. I love you. No, you don't even know what you think you love your kids. That's cute compared to what I feel about you. Because you two believe that my son died for you. You actually want him to be the king of this earth. You actually want and love his commands. And you know what? And I love you guys. And all right. Now let me go to bed thinking that same thing. Let me wake up thinking that same thing.
Right.
Let me just go through life like that.